Hello friends, welcome to learn C practicals. Now let us start how to create simple C programs. First you have to give here heading program to print. Let us create our favorite program and very simple program to print sum of two values or two numbers. Okay. As per the requirement, first give the header file. The first file contain definition of a printf and scanf, and second one contain definition of clear skin and get ch. Your every program has these functions. Therefore, you have to include these two files. Now, create program by using void main. Whenever your function does not return anything, that is, function does not contain return statement return, then you can use here void. Otherwise, you can also use integer if you want to return 0 or return 1. Okay. Now let us start program. First, you have to give the declaration part. Declaration part means what? How many variables you require in the program. Here the heading is program to print sum of two values. It means what? Obviously, we require two variables, number 1, number 2, and one more variable to store sum. Therefore, we require total 3 variables. Okay? It is known as declaration part. After that, there is clear skin function. Now, first first part is of program is declaration part, the next part is input part. Okay, out of these three variable, only two variables are used for input, number 1 and number 2. Slash n you can give at the beginning or at the end of printf function. Here we give the message, enter the, you can also give enter the first number, enter the second number, but here I commonly give the message enter the two numbers. It is also valid. Okay, now let us scan this number by using scanf function. We want two integer, therefore use 2 times format %d. The first value stored at the location of number 1 and second one at the location of number 2. Okay, then we can call it as input part, input section. Now the next important part is process. Here we want to perform a sum of two number. Therefore simply write process number 3 is equal to number 1 plus number 2. Right hand side value assigned to a left hand side value. It is known as process, and get ready for output. Now let us print output by using printf function. Output is also part of presentation, therefore you can give here any message, sum of two values, sum of two numbers, sum equal to whatever. Sum of two numbers is equal to, value is displayed by using again format, but under this format which value will display? The value of number 3. Now program is closed by getch function. Okay, and this section is known as output section. Okay, now whenever you have program in front of you, you have to carefully read the program to print sum of two values. Therefore here you have to first think how many variables you require in program. Here we require only, we want to print sum of two value, therefore total we require variable 3. Okay, after that the next step is how to take input, how to perform process, and how to display output. This flow is known as a logic of program. It is a simple logic of program: declaration, input section, process, and output section. Okay, now let us save the program by using extension .c. Okay, and here you have shortcut compile, alter F9, run, control F9. Okay, then here first compile the program. It is successful because 0 warning, 0 errors. Now run the program. You have to put two numbers. Here is the output. Okay, by using this step you can simply make a simple program. You can also, by using this program, You can also make a program of subtraction, multiplication, division. Okay. Now these are program of simple mathematical operations. Here let us perform one more simple mathematical operation, but the logic of program, the presentation of program is completely different. Let us see. Let me give the heading program to print. Instead of sum, I write here area of rectangle. Okay. Now our program is area of rectangle. Therefore, there is no need of number 1, number 2 and number 3. Let us take variable name which are simply or which are easily matched to our logic. Therefore, here take length and breadth. Okay. Do you remember the formula of area of rectangle? Simply length multiply by breadth. And for area, we take variable area. Now, here is input section is different because here we want length and breadth from user, not two numbers. Therefore, give the message, enter the length and breadth. Okay. Then first value store at the address of length and the second one at the address of breadth. Now again, let us change the process. We want to store under area. The process is length multiply by breadth, right? And now here also we want to display area of rectangle. By using these simple steps, you can easily apply the logic of other program. Okay, now let us run it. Here is area of rectangle. You can also perform perimeter of rectangle. Okay, now here if we want to perform one more program, let us change this program. Let me change this program. Suppose I want to use here area of circle. Then what will be the changes? Okay, you know that area of circle contain formula pi r square. The value of pi is standard 3.14. Therefore, no need to take any variable. Okay, then let us declare a variable radius. For radius, okay, but we know that the formula is 3.14. It means what formula contain value with decimal point. Therefore, your output compulsory in which type? Float type, because integer only accept whole numbers. Now let us declare area under float. Okay. Now again change this part. Here we only want the radius. But I suggest you have to for better practicing you have to create new program every time. Okay. And you should create new program of sum, subtraction, multiplication, division, area of rectangle, perimeter, area of circle, circumference for better practicing. Okay, now let us type the process 3.14 into radius square. It means what? Radius multiply by radius. Okay, here is process and let us change the output area of circle, but it is not appropriate format. The format is %f and you simply print the area. Here you are. Okay, we are going to learn increment and decrement operator. Increment means plus plus operator and decrement is minus minus operator. You can be used this operator by using two way, either pre-increment or post increment. Pre-increment means what? First operator and then operand, and post increment first operand then operator. Okay, but suppose here we consider x is equal to 10 and suppose you use plus plus x, then also it will return 11 and x plus plus is also return 11. Then what is the difference between pre and post increment? In case of pre increment, whenever in case of pre or post increment, whenever we want to assign value to any other variable, then there is one difference. In case of pre increment, first increment or first increment, then assign, then assign. And in case of post increment, first assign and then increment. Okay, let us see the difference. Suppose here we have y is equal to plus x. Okay, in this case what happened? As per the rule, first increment then assign. Therefore value of y is 11 and x is also 11. But in case of post increment, x plus plus, in this case what happened? As per the rule, first assign then increment. Therefore y is 10 because the original value of x is 10 and x is equal to 11. Okay, suppose we write step like this: y equal to x plus plus into 5. In this case what happened? Here x plus plus. Therefore it first consider the value of x is 10 and then into 5, and the answer is 50. Okay, but suppose here we use same but only use the pre-increment plus x into 5. In this case again what happened? It will first increment in value. Therefore x is 11 into 5. You will get value 55. Okay, this is the difference between pre-increment and post-increment. And in both case, if you want to print value of x also, then x is 11. Here is also x is 11. But suppose here we write, suppose like this, is equal to x plus 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 x. Here what happened? Value of x is 10 and this x is also 10. Then we will get answer 20. Okay, and in case of plus x, in this case what happened? This is x is 11, therefore the next is also 11, and then we will get value 22. Like this you can use pre-increment and post-increment. Same rule is apply for decremental operator also. You can also try the different type of programs, or plus x then plus x plus plus. Like this you can try program and see the output. We will use plus operator in case of while loop, for loop, whenever we want to increment value by 1. Then plus only get increment by 1. If you want to increment value by other than 1, then suppose here we use assignment operator. X plus equal to 5. It means what? It means x is equal to x plus 5. It is a shorthand operator, plus equal to. Then here we use, or we get value of y is 15. Okay, then plus and minus is only get increment by 1 or get decrement by 1. We are going to learn conditional or ternary operators. These operators are question mark and colon sign. If you want to check anything, then we can easily use if statement. But if without if statement you want to check anything, then you can use ternary or conditional operator. The syntax is too simple. You have to use result. It will return result either true or false. Then here is condition or expression. After that question mark. If the condition is true, then immediately here is true part. After that, if the condition is false, then false part. It will check the condition. If condition is true, then it return true result. If the false, then return false result. It's like a single if else statement. Let us see the example. Suppose our program is program to print max value. Okay, now here we have two numbers. Then let us declare two variables, number 1 and number 2, and one for answer. Suppose the variable of answer is max. First let us take input. Okay, then how to use conditional operator or ternary operator. We want result in max, therefore max is equal to, our condition is too simple. If the number 1 is greater than number 2, then there is question mark, then number 1 return to a max, else number 2 is written to a max. And now let us print the value of max. Let us see what happened. If 12 and 23, the result is max value is 23, because in this case condition get false, therefore we got false result, that is 23. If the condition is true, then we got true result, that is max value is again 23. Okay, like this your conditional operator get work. It will check expression is true, then true part, otherwise false part. It is very simple conditional operator or ternary operator. Thank you for watching lecture.